Tom, welcome to Pittodrie and Aberdeen Football Club.
Thanks.
You've got connections in Aberdeen through Dave and Bobby Clark, and I'm sure before you came here for the first time you knew that we're the best team in the world.
Well, yes, actually, I first got exposed to Aberdeen by coming to play golf here, and I've made a couple of trips in for the wonderful golf clubs in the area. Took in a match or two, you know, on the telly. Never made it to Pittodrie, but then when my business partner Dave Cormack got involved with the club, he basically made a very nice introduction for me and offered to be able to kind of ride his coattails as an investor and shareholder, and that was I guess an offer I couldn't turn down. So I'm very happy to be a part of the team now.
You're involved in grassroots soccer over in America, and Bobby Clark, who's a great favourite for those of a certain generation here, he's made such a name for himself over in the US, hasn't he?
Yes, he's a legend in the college coaching ranks in the United States, and don't know how many more years he'll be coaching, but Bobby has been a good friend of mine. I played on the Notre Dame soccer team long before Bobby was involved, and I think he's been the coach there 17 years at this point, and got to know him about 15 years ago. Through that, I was introduced to his son Tommy, and Tommy is the founder of a fantastic nonprofit called Grassroots Soccer. I ended up being on Tommy's board for 9 years and board chair for 8, and Tommy's here with us actually today to do some work with the Community Trust, and it's a wonderful, you know, conglomeration of people around the Aberdeen Football Club that I'm just honored to be a part of.
There's a lot that we do very well at Aberdeen, but I'm sure there's also a lot we can learn from the States, particularly maybe the match day experience, which very difficult to maximise on in an ageing stadium, but something that we can get right properly from day one if we move to Kingsford. I
think I thought the Aurora video outlining the vision for the new stadium is extremely well done. It's a great vision for the use of that piece of land. I can't imagine how it can't translate into just an amazing match day experience for all the citizens of the area, and I'm looking forward to participating in that and seeing it become a reality.
And I suppose that is where the States, they get it right in terms of they have people not arriving at a bottleneck all at once and leaving all at once, but there's so many other attractions that they can stagger the people coming in and do the same at the other end of the game.
We call it tailgating in the United States, and people will show up to a match 3-4 hours in advance, bring out the barbecue, make some burgers and, you know, chicken, and just have a nice game day experience with food and drink out of their boot. And that does make the experience of getting in and out of the stadium much easier, and it just adds to the atmosphere around the stadium on a big match day. And
of course, you mentioned the Community Trust, Tommy, working with them today. The Community Trust has been a huge success for Aberdeen Football Club. It's separate, it is a registered charity, but again, they've achieved what they've achieved with no facilities, which is quite incredible. What they can achieve at a new purpose-built facility just doesn't bear thinking about.
Absolutely. Our experience with grassroots soccer is that when we deliver our curriculum to young people, when we can do that in a purpose-built soccer facility, it enhances the quality of the experience for the young kids. I think if the new stadium is built with the community aspects of that stadium and being able to bring kids in and then train them through the curriculum that grassroots soccer uses, which is part of the discussions we've been having, it would be a tremendous use of those facilities and would enhance the quality experience for the young kids.
Yeah, the young kids, not just in Aberdeen, but for the whole region, because it could become a real point of interest for youngsters up and down the north of Scotland.
Absolutely. It'll be a facility that should draw from, you know, along many miles away, I would assume, Aberdeenshire and further north as well. So I can't imagine how it couldn't be a huge magnet for the entire region.
So, and I presume that not only Dave and Bobby, but yourself now, you're spreading the Aberdeen word in the States, and hopefully we'll get a few more of the Red Army from America.
We'll be bringing as many from Boston as we can. So yes.